guys, jumped on the boat here at JB Academy for October's training, and we're at CCR Equestrian. And for you guys that didn't see the first video, what we've done today is we've hired the whole arena with the collector ring as well to put our riders in a show environment where they can come in, warm up, walk the course and then jump around with a load of competitors here. So that was the whole purpose of the exercise for today. If you haven't seen the training episode from the previous course walk, please watch that as well, because it gives you an insight of what we actually did. So this course is following the metal numbers, so it just gives the riders two rounds around the course. Okay, so fence one here, simple vertical. We're going to get a nice canter lead. We're going to come inside the red oxer there, dead straight, nice confident fence. Just pop over number one and ride a nice rhythm to number two, which is a long way over there where we've got the bubbles and the maroon and blue, which we're going to meet at over there. Okay, so here we are at fence two, and like I said to you before, if we look back, the yellow one is quite a long way away, so that's what I call, you've got loads of time there for the horse to switch off. So you've got to land over that, rebuild the canter, because now is the first sort of proper challenge in this course, because fence 2, 3 and 4 are going to come quite quickly. Fence 2, you're running down, solid board with the bubbles, so the horse is going to be starting to duck and dive. When you've landed, you've got to run a nice area there. Don't motorbike the corner where the blue and red upright is. You're going to use that space to come round to fence 3, which is this black and white spread here. So again, you come away from the collector ring, so the horses will be starting to look, but also if you look through here, you've got the stile at the top, which we spoke about in the previous video. So you've got to get the horse between your hand and your leg to direct it and pop over fence 4, and that's where we're meeting. Okay, so here we are at fence 4, and this is again where I say it starts to get a bit tricky, because 4, 5, 6 and 7 are going to come quite quickly. You're going to be looking to keep the horse between the hand and the leg and obedient in its rideability, because you're going to be changing direction, and that's when the horse might come against your hand and then you start to get tight in its ride. So you've come from fence 3, you're coming down to fence 4, sitting up with a nice balance, land over fence 4, but fence 5 is this orange here. So what we're looking for is the rider to have space awareness, which I speak about quite a lot. Space awareness is over there. You ride into the shape there, you're looking over the inside shoulder, keeping the horse between your hand and your leg, so you're dead parallel when you take off. You land here, but again, space awareness comes back in, because the next fence is the blue over there. So you've got to land, use that space to get yourself into a nice shape as we go over to the blue. Being fence 6, which is quite wide, coming out the corner with a solid board, so you can use the space to get yourself dead straight, to then come down the related distance down to fence 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, on a generous 5 strides. So that fence 4, 5, 6, 7 comes really, really quick, and then you've landed and you've got a bit of time then to put everything back together with your horse and your rideability. So what we'll do now is, if you notice, we'll keep rolling actually, you ride round the shape, coming away from the collecting ring to fence 8, which is a nice ascending oxer, nice and inviting. You've got 4 poles on the front, so you can just really ride to that and then roll on to fence 9, and let's pick up at fence 9. So here we are at fence 9. We've just jumped over the blue and yellow ascending oxer. Horse have landed on their nose a little bit, so as a rider you've got to get the horse off the forehand, get on its hocks and carry on to ride through the bend. Sit up tall, allow the horse to look at that, because there's quite a lot of scenery behind, so the horse will start looking over there, and by this time of the course it's going to start getting flat in its canter. But also remember here again, space awareness, because the next fence is the double. So as a rider, when you've landed over that vertical, ride into your space to get yourself through the turn. So don't be encouraged to draw towards the wings, you've got to use that space there to get yourself through the turn. Present yourself, so you're here, solid board going in, getting towards the end of the course, so that's encouraging the horse to push at that, so you've got to get it to sit back to jump in. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quite a short distance considering it's at the end of the course. So you've got to land, sit up tall, allow the horse to jump out, and then you've got a long run round to the sneaky vertical, which is the red and the blue, away from the collector ring. So you've got to get the horse up together to jump that because you're getting near the end. And then we're going to go to the last fence, which is fence 12. These last two fences are quite spread out, and that's just encouraging the rider to roll on and push them out. So that's quite square. And what we're looking to do is you've landed over the double, you've moved on, you've then collected the horse up together to jump the vertical, land into your lower leg, sit up tall, ride the curve, and just come and you give the horse time, present the horse, so you can look at the fence, give yourself time to jump around and hopefully have a nice clear round. So today's been a real good exercise for both courses. Please watch the other video if you haven't seen it previous to this, and it'll give you a real insight of how to ride these two courses. And for JB Academy members, watch these two courses and then go back and watch your rounds that we videoed.